What's up, guys? It's me, Useless Girl, and I'm back with another Werewolf the Apocalypse Earthblood playthrough. If you like it, you know what to do. Today we continue with the next chapter of the game, which will take place in the Washington State Forest and marks the return of Kahal to his old pack after 5 years long self-exile. So let's see what happens.
We're too late. Engine is already here.
What do we do?
Stop the truck.
What's even down there?
My home. Dusk, stay out of this.
Wait! Call!
Rodko! Rodko, they've cleared our northern line. They have an exo.
We'll take care of the wounded later. We have to stop them.
Let's go! Move! Over there!
Oh boy.
Right.
Rodko.
You'll regret that. Clever boy. Ultra, fall back!
Fucking Silver.
Tell me, where's Adana?
Don't worry, Kahal. Your daughter didn't fight this battle.
Okay.
How are your wounds?
Riddled with silver. They'll take days to heal. But things would have been far worse if you hadn't stepped in.
I just did what I had to do. Nothing more.
I honestly never thought I'd see your face again. Why'd you come back, Kahal?
I was worried about Adana. When I heard the cairn was being targeted, I had to come back for her. You know I couldn't stay. Not after what I did to Rafik.
I told you that your rightful place was at my side. And what you had done could be forgiven. But no. You chose to abandon us. Me, the cairn, your daughter.
Where is she, Rodko?
With Ava. Working undercover at the biggest Indran site in the Pacific Northwest. Best option available to us after the failure of our last mission.
Your last mission? What do you mean?
You remember the old abandoned mine not far from here? Indran bought it and turned it into a training center for their new recruits. I launched an attack to wipe them out, but Tank Girl stopped us. The woman you saw in the exo during the attack, she drove us back.
Tank Girl, you call her. I encountered her during my last mission. She was trying to buy silver bullets from an arms dealer. That's where I learned she was planning an attack on the cairn.
Major Grainer. That's the name her men give her. But to us, she's Tank Girl. And she leads Endron's troops with about as much grace. Their attack on the cairn was their first wave of revenge for our attack on the training center. We managed to repel them this time, but it's only a temporary victory. They might return at any moment. And Endron just keeps recruiting soldiers.
Then we've got to go back to the mine and destroy their training center. It's the only way to buy the cairn any sort of safety. No matter how brief.
Go back? No. Not until I'm well again. Then we can strike.
Tell me about Adana. How have you trained her?
Just as I promised you. I trained her to be a warrior. I taught her everything she needed to fight, to defend herself, so that we wouldn't see a repeat of what happened to Ludmilla.
Has she gone through her first change yet?
Not yet. And despite all my training, she never showed much inclination toward the wild side of things. She preferred to spend her time with Ava, studying humans, technology, and infiltration.
To walk in Ludmilla's footsteps.
That's right. And though it's not how I wanted to do things, it certainly paid off. She has proved to be an exceptional spy. Rest assured, though, Adana's just as much Garu as you or me. Her first change will come in time, no matter what path she chooses to take.
Tell me about Ava. How's she doing?
When you went into exile, she succeeded you as my lieutenant. She was ready and willing, but it was hardly a smooth transition. I was forced to make some concessions.
I can imagine. There are a lot of humans in the cairn. A lot more than when I was here.
Ava's lamb to mankind.
I'd heard about her group of activists. They're actually getting a lot of attention at the moment. Not sure if that's the best thing for the pack.
That's what I thought too, at first.
What do you mean?
For the longest time, I never trusted humans. But then I saw how they fought. How they stood strong for what they believed in. I saw their potential. Even I had to admit that Ava was right. The humans have been stalwart allies in our fight for Gaia. And now you've seen firsthand what Indran is doing to us. Our ranks grow thinner every year. Ava's humans aren't afraid to put their lives on the line for the planet. What more could I ask for? Until I'm healed, there's no way we can make a move on the training center.
I'll take care of that goddamn training center myself. You know I can handle it on my own.
No. You're no longer a part of this pack. It's my responsibility.
And how long will it take for you to get better? Days? Weeks? If they return, the cairn will fall.
Huh. I'll think about it. Go pay your respects to your Fen and come back to me. Then we'll talk about the mine.
Okay.
My son. They killed my son.
He's lost a lot of blood. I don't know if he'll make it through the night. Has anyone told his wife yet?
She's gone. She bled out just before they shot him.
Okay. Just checking around. What's those? Oh. Oh, okay, so these are the spirit points they were like talking about. What's that? Audio. So, Oh, this diary. I've given up waiting for my dad to return. He will never come back, that's for sure now. He just abandoned me like he abandoned everyone. Here, Rodko continues to try and train me, but I'm not interested. Being a guru doesn't interest me. I don't see myself as one. I don't want to be like them. I want to follow in the path of my mom, be an undercover agent like her.
Following in her mother's footsteps.
The training that Radko is putting me through is too hard. It's torture. Up or at, down, and then at, blah. And then an hour's run with a bag of sand on my back. Then strength exercises for 2 hours, followed by another 3 hours of combat training. And at the slightest mistake, Radko makes me start the exercise again, again, and again. It's too hard. I don't want to do it anymore. The aim of this training is to create warriors, but there are other ways to be part of the fight for Gaia. As Eva says, what counts today is
Millie
information.
used to say the same thing.
I had an argument with Radko. He didn't want to understand, but I will never train with him again. It's over. Now Ava is teaching me. She shares all her computing knowledge with me. She teaches me lessons from mom about infiltration techniques and her philosophy about the place that humans also have in our fights. Ava would like me to go back to school. That's what I think I will do.
Your mother would have been so proud.
Radko came to talk to me. He's come round to seeing things my way. He spoke a lot about mom and dad too, but I left. I never want to hear about him again. I've gone back to school. I'm going to study biology and chemistry. Everything that makes up Gaia originates from there. Ava is very happy.
That was 2 years ago now.
Okay, so what's up there?
Hello, Call.
Hi. Andron favors DAS encryption and the screening of its network. Impossible to attack them with our current methods. Frequency analysis, social engineering include more participants in the struggle. Humans have set up several networks of activists fighting against Andron. Creation of an activist movement mostly made up of humans and using their knowledge of infiltration and the physical capabilities of Garo to be discussed with Radko.
Old notes from Ava, before she created Lambda Mankind. How many did you lose?
Kahal, I'm glad you're back. And we lost a lot of good people today. We're lucky it wasn't worse.
But with half our survivors wounded, another attack would be the end of us.
Greetings, Kahal. We are proud to hear that you have become trusted second to the pack leader of the Tarkers, Kairn. We count on you to demonstrate the valor of our tribe to the packs of the American continent and to keep our traditions alive. Congratulations on the birth of your daughter. We are sure that she will become a guru worthy to bear the name. Long days and pleasant nights, your Fiona Kin.
My Irish brethren. But that was a lifetime ago.
Why is it laying around here after so many years? Okay, nothing up there. We've been there. This is the guy who lost his son.
Hey, Kahal. It's good
Hi.
to see your face again.
Yours too. I don't know who you are, but sure. Okay. Check everything up here.
The cairn is in a bad way.
Oh, that's the guy I was on the mission.
Dusk, what are you doing here? I thought I told you to keep clear.
You really thought I'd leave you behind like that? You should know me better than that by now. Besides, looks like you need all the help you can get. And I really don't want to lose my front row tickets to the Cahal show.
Thanks, Dusk.
Okay, yeah, no. Thanks sounds real weird coming out of you. Put that shit away.
Well, if you really want to help.
I'll go look after the injured. I rang the weather stormers and asked them to lend us a hand, too. Don't worry about me. You just do what you gotta do.
Okay, nice guy so far. Place looks cool.
Good to see you made it through okay.
Thanks in no small part to you. I'm glad you came back, Cahal.
Lambda Mankind really helped us out too. We're lucky to have them with us.
Ratko, I haven't had much time to see you since Adana was born, and I don't want you to feel as though I've abandoned you, so I've taken some time to write to you. A lot has changed these last few months with my marriage to Kahal and the birth of Adina, and I know that your duties as pack leader take up a lot of your time. But I want you to know that I'm proud of what you are doing for the pack, for Tarker's Mill, and for our fight for Gaia's survival. If ever you want to talk about any of that, know that your little sister is always there for you.
Donna was only a few days old when Ludmilla wrote this letter.
Magnus didn't even know how to fight. He was a spirit healer, a caretaker of children.
Endrin doesn't show anyone mercy, and we won't either.
Keep an eye out. We may have pushed them back, but who knows what they're capable of. Rodko's counting on us. Ceres? What? How? She was in the back, tending to the wounded.
It's all my fault. They had a sniper. I just couldn't take him out in time.
Just checking everything before. Will he die if I jump down here? Okay, no, not jumping.
It has been many a year since I last felt your presence, warrior of Gaia.
It's been nearly as long since anyone called me that.
Your cairn needs you, and the wild has need of your protection. The Eater of Souls is fighting with all his might to take control of it. And he is winning. The corruption takes many forms, but the effects are always the same. You must help us fight back.
Okay. I don't think this is normal, or I don't know. Okay.
Tarker's mill looks nothing like it did when I left. Yet you still protected the forest with everything you had. Your strength, your aura. What happened to them?
As Gaia weakens, so too do I. The Younglings, the Jacklings, the Gafflings, they all suffer in kind. The Eater of Souls tries to corrupt them.
But they're minor spirits.
They are every bit as important as you or I. But in my weakness, I must look on, powerless to act as they disappear. Which is why we need your help. You must help me to combat the worm, to protect the wild.
I came back to find my daughter. Have you seen her?
Adana, a dear friend, and always respectful of nature. You fear for her safety, then? She, too, is fighting for Gaia in her own way. But do not worry. You both walk the same path. You will find each other in time. To fight your battles, you will need power. Power I can provide by helping you develop your warrior gifts.
Thank you, Ifen.
You may find lost spirits during your travels. Return them to me, and I will be able to strengthen your natural abilities. One last request before you depart. Many of your kin fell in combat. I would ask you to bury them. You will find their bodies both inside and around the cairn. Your penumbra vision will show you the way. Soothe their souls and send them to me, so that they may travel to the wild without being captured by the worm.
I will if I can. But my priority is Endron's training center.
Weaken the forces of the worm there, but never forget your brothers and sisters. Gaia needs you.
Okay. This was interesting.
Ceres, Gaia thanks you for your sacrifice. Now go. Ifen is waiting for you.
Save the forest, Cahal. Drive out the worm.
Aww. Okay, we will search for these. I want to help them.
The forest shrinks a little more each day.
That looks cool. I don't think there's like a photo mode. which is a shame. Okay, where else? This looks cool.
They killed Leandra? But she was pregnant.
They knew it too. The fuckers laughed about it as they did it.
What about Xander, her husband?
He saw it happen, and they shot him right after.
Oh, that's sad. Garo chronicles Silver Fangs. Mostly from Russia, the Silver Fangs accord significant importance to the purity of their bloodline as well as to their ancestors and traditions. Natural leaders, the Silver Fangs have for many years taken the role of chief in Western packs. However, since their bloodline has weakened, the Silver Fangs have withdrawn into themselves. Rare are those who now cross the Ural Mountains to lead the fight for Gaia in the west. Despite the slow demise of their tribe, the Silver Fangs have kept their intrepid and heroic temperament, the final testimony to their golden age.
Bold and heroic. That's Rodko to a T. I hope Rodko's changed his mind.
I think the spirits will be down there. Also, can I interact with this? Huh. Okay, starting to get a hang of this. There's another one.
You deserve to rest at last, Magnus. Go to Ethan. He's waiting.
Ah, Kahal. It's good to see you, old friend. Take care of the cairn.
I love how they have the wolf form right next to them. I want to go down here. I think there's something there. Ludmila's grave. Come on, let me read it. Taming the Wolf Trophy, read 10 stories. Ludmila, I've never been comfortable with words, but I needed to talk to you. You've been gone for a few months now. Kahal left as well just after you. He left the pack. I told him to stay, that his place was here. He didn't listen. He left Dina in my care. He thought he was dangerous for her. I'm trying to train your daughter to become the best girl possible. I don't want to relive what happened the day when that damn black spiral dancer took you away from us. It's my fault. You should never have gone on that mission. I'll never forgive myself. Rodko.
Rodko must have written this when he lost his sister.
Okay, nothing else down here. Make sure I have all the spirits. And find all the spirit points. thought one would be here. We read all those, I think. Okay, can't do anything with that. Where are the other spirits? There should be a few more. Maybe I will have to talk to Rodko and open this place up to find the last remaining ones. Because there are none left here. Well, there's one down there. And that one up there.
Those bastards. Kitamona. How could they?
Silver. That's what killed her. They had 3 snipers trained on her. She never had a chance.
Kitamona, return to Ethan. The cairn is safe.
Thank you, Kahal. Take care of those who remain.
Okay, 2 more. Yeah, I think... Yeah, I will have to talk to the guy, Rodko, and open this place up, but I saw one more down here between the roots. There you are.
The worm's influence grows even stronger.
That wasn't one of our fallen. Yep. Did I read this? No. The worm is part of the triad, the 3 forces that control the creation and the destruction of the universe. It was once the force of balance, but now runs amok. Where its purpose once was to destroy the old to make way for the new, it now heedlessly perverts and destroys all creations of the triad and Gaia. Most Garo fight the manifestations of the worm tirelessly. However, one tribe has given in to the inducements of the corrupter. Once one of the proudest of the Garo tribes, the White Howlers, abandoned their name and their valor to become the Black Spiral Dancers, the wolves of the worm. Okay, so the guy who killed Ludmilla was one of these traitors. Just double checking. Okay, so this is interesting so far. I mean, as far as the story goes, not like super complicated so far, but it's intriguing me enough to want to play further. Okay, let's talk to him.
I went to see Fen. He's gotten so weak. Please, Rotko, let me help you. Let me deal with this training center.
Why is it that you care now, Cahal? We were so easy to ignore when we went right in front of you. What? You want to be part of the pack again?
I want to help the pack. I want to protect Adana.
But you don't intend to rejoin us.
I've already given in to rage and killed one of our kin, Rotko. I can't take the risk of doing it again.
You already know I disagree. Nonetheless, we are united by those we mourn. So I'll accept your help.
I think I already asked this. Yep.
So what can you tell me about this so-called training center?
Ava managed to get a hold of the mine blueprints to help us prepare for our previous attack. The site's weak point is its power supply. They apparently haven't had the time to give it a proper upgrade. The whole thing is powered by one big propane tank, just like it was when it was a mine.
I see. So if I blow up the tank, the whole mine will cave in, taking the training center with it. Then we'll need explosives. You'll be happy to know I didn't come back empty-handed.
I'm aware. I met your new friend, Dusk, right? He gave me the explosives you two stole. We've still got a problem, though. You don't know the layout of the site, and I'm too injured to go with you. Huh. I don't like touching the stuff, but I suppose I'll use Ava's radio equipment to guide you. It should do the trick.
Perfect. So we'll stay in radio contact.
Take the explosives and go. Good luck, Cahal.
I'll make good use
Dusk,
of that.
my friend. I owe you one.
I think now we will be able to go out of here. Wait. Okay. No other spirits I missed, right?
Go, Fianna warrior, and survive.
Leandra, be at peace. I will protect the cairn. Go to Ethan.
Of course, Gaul. I'm glad I got to see you. One last time.
Okay, and there's the last one, I think, or maybe that's just a small spirit.
Your eyes open.
The minor.
If any of those assholes show themselves, just do not hesitate.
Iron Wind, your struggle is over. Ethan is waiting for you.
Cahal, keep fighting. Protect the cairn for me.
Love those beasts. Okay, and now I can go back to talk to that spirit. Then, or whatever his name is.
Thank you, Gaul, for returning your Garu kin to my side. Their souls are now at peace. Now go, fight the worm and all who serve it.
Warrior of Gaia trophy. Complete all side missions to help Gaia. Okay. So we have 2 skill points. So I can go do this. More bolts for the crossbow. This is a good one too. Let's go with this first. Okay. Okay, guys, I think I will end this video here because it's already been like 42 minutes again, and I like this that the game is like cut into sections with roughly 40 minutes to like go around, do the mission or explore things. It gives a nice steady length for the videos as well. I mean, so far. I hope you enjoyed, and in the next one we continue with infiltrating the Endurance Training Center, and we will try to destroy it. So I hope to see you there, and thanks again for watching. Goodbye and peace.